Hello everyone, Dave here with a bunch of thoughts for you tonight. We're going to take a look at three knives together. These are three offerings from Benchmade, all in the Osborne Design series. We have the Benchmade 960, 943, and limited edition Gaucho. As usual, I'll post the specs in the description for each of them, so you could take a look there. Some similar features across all of them. They all feature Benchmade's axis lock, dual thumb stud openings, and tip-up carry, reversible for left side or right side. Also, all the handles are solid aluminum handles, with however the texturing on each of them is a little bit different. Each of them also feature three distinct blade designs as well as blade steels. So let's get into it. First one let's take a look at is the 960. This is one of my favorite knives. I just like the way it feels, the way it's designed, very ergonomically comfortable. It is very sleek design. Here you can see the nice shiny anodized aluminum handles with the G10 scale inserts. It's not very textured. It's textured for design, not for grip, so you know it's very smooth. The entire knife is very smooth. Provides a nice feel to it. Back here we got the purple anodized aluminum spacer. Just adds a nice little color to the blade. Overall, very nice. It features a modified clip point blade. Modified drop point. Let's be clear. Not very aggressive looking blade at all. Very utility based. Has a little bit of belly, but is pretty straight across here. Nice little finger choil there. Ergonomically, it fits very nice in the hand. All of them are roughly the same thickness. I think 0.11 to 0.115. So you know the regrind on this guy up top, pretty smooth. You know, decent tip, decent blade. You know, hollow grind here. Goes up 3/4 of the blade. Very nice. You know, it is a nice everyday sort of, I guess, EDC carry, if you will. Fit for a number of tasks. Very light, coming in at I think a little under 3 ounces. Very smooth, very friendly looking blade, as friendly as one can be. Just an overall nice design for a knife. You know, I really like this guy. Great one. The 943, also full aluminum handles. However, this guy offers sort of like a powder coating. Some people have said it feels very chalky in the hand. I personally don't find that to be the case. Feels very nice, provides a good grip. Very solid texturing, haven't had any chipping, any excess wear on it, if you can see. Features a little bit of blue anodized backspacer, which goes all the way up to the axis backstop opening. So, very nice there. I do like the profile of it. Very slim, has a nice little curve here. Fits into the hand very nice. The indentations and the grooving also help to provide a little bit more grip. I would say it's a little bit harder use than the 960. You would probably use this for a different type of task, different types of tasks rather. Also features the Benchmade axis lock opening. This one is the clip point blade. You can see it's a much more aggressive looking blade, very angular. Has a very almost dagger-like presence to it. Even though this is not a resharpened here on the spine, it is, you know, it does provide that sort of dagger-esque feel to it. Very nice, very aggressive-looking blade, or a little bit more aggressive. This one features the S30V steel. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the 960 is D2 steel. Just for comparison there. So this guy, S30V. This features a satin finish on the blade. Very nice. The grind is very good. As you can see, it features the same sort of solid aluminum handles, the blue anodized spacer. If you could take a look, these two knives are roughly the same in length, profile, and thickness. Maybe the 943 is a little bit longer in the handle. You can see that sort of from the comparison here. Width and thickness wise, very comparable, very much the same. Blades, as you can see, The width of the blades, the breadth of the blades, you know, very similar. Yeah. Just the shape, obviously very different. This is more polished finish. This one, bead blasted satin, I believe. So, there are these guys. And rounding out the triplets, if you will, limited edition Gaucho. Again, aluminum handles. This guy features, it's a bit more textured, it has some designs cut into it. Really nice. Provides a lot more grip than the other two. You could see screws going in 4 different positions across the blade. The aluminum is a lot thicker than on the other two. I'll show you a comparison in a second. Here we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. It is a G10 backspacer. Black. Again, this guy going all the way up to the access opening again. Very similar to the 943. Keeps the same thickness throughout. 943 profile on the handle. If you can see a little bit of recurve there. Very nice, fits in the hand, but flattens out a little bit more towards the access lock area. This blade features the CPM M4 steel. I'm not a steel guy, so I can't really speak too much to them from an engineering perspective. However, you could check out CPM's website, and they give a little bit of detail. They classify it as a high-speed steel, very wear-resistant, almost the top of their class. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more knives using this steel as of the production of this particular video. I believe the Lum knife, the new one from Benchmade, features M4 steel. There are a few other offerings out there, but this was probably, I think, the first one I've had any experience with. I haven't used it for any tasks, so I can't really speak to it. I'm hoping that it comes out in a more productionized version, so we could see a lot more reviews on it, get a lot more opinions from people, and sort of get a better feel for what it offers. The blade shape, as you can see, it's a lot going on there. It's a modified Tanto with a recurve down here. A little bit bend there with Benchmade serrations. I wish I could get it to focus, if it'll just grab it. There we go. So you can sort of see it a little bit better here. A lot going on. Bunch of different grinds going up to that tip. Very angularized Tanto. Okay, let's try and get that focus back. Apologies there. Wants to go back to the 943. So there you can see sort of what's going on. If we take a look at the blade thickness, let's grab the 943 to come back up. Again, all the widths of the blades pretty much the same. This guy, they're about the same in length. About the same in width. The Gaucho, however, if you can see, keeps the thickness throughout. It doesn't really taper at all except towards the tip on the Tanto, and even then it's not a very big taper. So, again, different design. Very similar on the axis lock. However, you could sort of see here too the thickness difference of the aluminum. Pretty significant. I think it's designed to be a much, obviously more heavy-duty knife. I'm hoping to see it in a production run of some sorts. I think it's a great design, nice looking blade, very interesting blade. I'm not the world's best hand sharpener, but I really wouldn't want to take this guy on. I'd probably send something like this back to Benchmade. There's a lot going on there, and to keep the profile sharp, or sharpen the way you would expect, a professional grind to it, it's going to take a lot. There's just so much going on there. To keep all the angles right with the serrations. There's a lot going on. Limited edition, as I mentioned, think about 300 of these guys were made. You can see there. Anyway, kind of running out of time, but here are these guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As I like to do, just to give you an idea, we'll throw a Spyderco Native in there, just to give an idea of the size comparisons. But that's about it. Comments, questions, please drop them there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks, bye.